Brilliant. Dave, business end of the season. I suppose this is a part of the season that all the players are looking forward to for the previous 6 or 7 months.
Yeah, exciting time. I think even more so exciting the fact that we were in the top 4 and we got a great opportunity to push forward and achieve our goal of trying to win the Premiership. So, majority of the guys fit as well. A lot of options for selections as well, which is a healthy position to be as a club. And it's just a matter of trying to ensure that every game we play now until the end of the year is of a high standard.
I mean, it is a terrific achievement for you to have nailed down that spot so early, bearing in mind you really didn't have the greatest starts of the season, did you?
Yeah, it was a slow start. Obviously it was my first season over here, and I think we won one of the first 5 or 6 or something. So, I think it might have been a bit of worry from outside, but within the group we're quite confident if we got our own house in order, things will come our way, and we've been really consistent. I think, albeit a couple of games where we've had probably soft moments and leaked tries. Outside of that, as a whole, our performance has been very consistent over the last probably 4 or 5 months.
How important is momentum in rugby?
I think belief and confidence is gained from that sort of momentum and winning games, and knowing that if you play as well as you can as a team, that more so than not you get the result you want. So we've been able to do that, but in saying that, what I found my first year in the Premiership is it's such a tough competition. Every team you saw last week at Bristol fighting for relegation, how hard they pushed us. You can't be complacent. You've got to keep going, no matter how many games you've won in a row. Each week's a huge challenge.
And how do you view the English game? From the prizes are slightly different, aren't they, from down under? And as much as you've got the European places to worry about, the top 4, I presume it's the same. But how different is that dynamic?
Well, the main difference for me is probably just the size of the squad. So there's a lot of rotation, and also there's weeks where you're not playing rugby. Obviously, there's times where you've got a fair bit of rugby in blocks, but then we've had a bit of I wouldn't say disjointed, but it's just the way it is. A couple of games, and next week we'll have off, and then a couple more games, and then so that's probably the thing for me that's a little bit different. And it's a matter of staying on your game, still training hard, and keeping your mind nice and sharp to play rugby.
It's quite a little Australian enclave down here. Now, do you boys tend to stick together outside the club, or does everybody mix with everybody?
Oh no, I'm actually really enjoying the English lads. As much as we've probably been rivals on the field over the years in all different sports, they're a great bunch of guys, and it's always nice to have a few Aussies to fall back on when you're copping a bit of flack. But you obviously experience the culture, and I'm really enjoying Exeter.
So presumably, what does the summer hold for you? You go back for the Australian winter, or?
No, there's no point going back for a winter. I think I've been waiting long enough for the sun to come out here, so I'll try and enjoy a bit of Europe, see a bit of England, but also see a few other countries I haven't visited before, hopefully, and enjoy the downtime, hopefully after a Premiership win.
So it's a terrific adventure that you personally are embarking on.
Yeah, I think part of the experience was challenging myself in a new environment, playing for a different club, hearing different voices, different coaches, experiencing a different style of rugby, different crowds, all those things that come with it. But away from rugby, it's also a great opportunity to see a bit of the world, which is what the game's such a global game. That's why it's such a great game.
Dean Mump seems to have been a great ambassador for the Chiefs. Was he involved in you joining here as well?
Yeah, I had a good chat with him about what it was like, and obviously there's a little bit of uncertainty whenever you make a decision to move so far away from home. But he reassured me that it was a great club and great people, and it's a great town down here in Exeter, and he was right on the money. So a few more boys, Nick White coming next year, another Aussie. So we're joking, Mummy's probably getting a bit of commission, I think, for every Aussie that's signed here. So he's obviously sitting back on a pile of cash in Australia.
Thank you.